Good evening, YouTubers, and welcome to the first critique on reality. Now, I know I said the first episode would be Monday, but something has recently come to my attention that I simply cannot overlook, and that needs critiquing. A Rochdale shopping centre has today announced that the UK's first public squat toilets will be installed in their shopping centre toilet facilities. This was reported in the Daily Mail, and there was a quote from there by the centre manager, and he says this. He says, the management at the centre were very committed to improving the service they offered to the community and were very responsive. We always worked together to understand each other from both sides and find a balance. So, wait. Let me get this straight. In order to find cultural balance in a town that has a lot of different cultures, you install an archaic, unhygienic toilet that come from many of the third world countries. Something's just not right with this idea. Is that just me? Now, if many of you don't know what these kind of toilets are, I've never come across them when you've been on holiday or anything like that. Basically, what they're called squat toilets or Turkish toilets or Nile pans. And basically, in order to do your business, you basically and literally have to squat over what's basically a hole in the floor. Now, as someone who's been to Thailand and I've experienced this, I can tell you it's not a great experience. But it's an insightful one, and I'm grateful for that. But it just makes me feel grateful for having a Western plumbing system, toilet irrigation system in this country. But to call this new installation a cultural balance, I mean, hell, why stop at toilets? There's a law in Indonesia that prohibits people from masturbating with the penalty of getting your head chopped off. How about we bring that in? It's fine. Why not? I mean, where's the logical balance here? We've had a good irrigation system in this country for centuries, and all this is pandering to the minorities, who quite frankly want to live in this country in the first place, and probably a lot who I speak to who were born in this country would think it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm all for cultural integration. If anyone has a problem with people coming from other countries to this country, then they've got to really consider their own background. Maybe that makes them look a bit naive, considering they probably have all different kinds of cultures in their background. It's pretty naive to incite hate against a race of people who've come to this country basically to make a life for themselves and to make money, and to make a good life for their family. But this cultural balance, this pandering by making this squat toilet, is way beyond the level of political correctness we now see in the UK. Now, I can see many people who approve this idea will say, well, tourists who go to countries like Asia, they're pandered on all the time. Yeah, this is very true. There's a fundamental difference. I'd say it's pretty high on the list to ensure tourists are pandered to ensure that they have a good time and to ensure that they spend their money. It's not quite the same when people come to this country to live and then don't even try to adapt their living to the UK's cultural norms. Saying all this, did you know that the common act of sneezing or blowing your nose into a tissue and then putting it back into your pocket is seen as disgusting and irreprehensible in Asia? Now, can you imagine if Westerners living in Asia asked for this practice to be accepted there, just to pander to cultural balance? It would never happen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Critique on Reality. This is Jules, signing off.